Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Farrell, and welcome to This Month at the Library. 2025 is here, and we have lots planned for you this year. For now, though, let's focus on what's going on in January. First, at the library and the History Center. The library and History Center are both closed on January 1st in observance of New Year's Day, which should give you some time to get started on your New Year's resolutions. A new Kids Move program will take place on Thursdays at 4 p.m. at the library beginning January 2nd. Wild Bee Yoga will be here teaching kids ages 5 through 8 about practicing mindfulness and yoga techniques. I will be taking you through iPhone basics at the library on January 3rd at 11 a.m., helping you get started with using your new device. January's art workshop will see participants using willow branches and other vines to create a decorative heart for display inside or outside their homes. Registration is required, and you can do so by calling 609-967-7155 or by stopping at the circulation desk. The event will take place on Wednesday, January 8th at 5 p.m. Some decorations will be available to work with, but if you have some that you would prefer to use, like a plastic berry vine or a small metal bell, feel free to bring them along. On Saturday the 11th at 1 p.m. in the 39th Street Tennis Building, the Avalon History Center will present When the Sheriff Was the Executioner, the evolving history of capital punishment in New Jersey. Historian Mike Dixon will examine the era when county sheriffs served as executioners and public hangings drew large crowds. He'll delve into some grim crimes, particularly in South Jersey, to understand how early lawmen solved murders while navigating the legal system before the discussion transitions to the modern era, highlighting key reforms. Throughout the presentation, he'll analyze the shifting historical, cultural, legal, and ethical factors that shape New Jersey's approach to capital punishment. January's art house film will begin at 5 p.m. on Monday the 13th. This month's title is the 1988 classic Cinema Paradiso, about Salvatore, a famous film director who returns to his hometown for the funeral of the local theater's film projectionist, Alfredo, which leads him to reminisce about his life as a young boy falling in love with cinema. This film is rated PG for some sexuality. Caitlin Haffert will be leading curious attendees as they explore their innate intuition and psychic abilities across 6 weeks in Intro to Psychic Development, beginning January 14th at 5 p.m. A notebook and an open mind is recommended, but registration is required. To do so, call the library at 609-967-7155 or stop by the circulation desk. Jazz guitarist Brian Betts will delight the audience with an afternoon of jazz on Saturday the 18th at the library starting at 2 p.m. He will perform a variety of standards and original compositions with a Q&A after the concert. The library's feature film night on Monday the 27th at 5 p.m. will feature Conclave. When Cardinal Lawrence is tasked with leading one of the world's most secretive and ancient events, selecting a new pope, he finds himself at the center of a conspiracy that could shake the very foundation of the Catholic Church. This film is rated PG for thematic material and smoking. And make sure to visit www.avalonfreelibrary.org/events for our full calendar featuring book clubs, storytime, tech help, and more. And here's some of the books coming to the library in January. Never before published, The Life of Herod the Great by the late Zora Neale Hurston reveals a religious and philosophical man who lived a life of valor and vision, nothing like the villain the Bible makes him out to be. In The Note by Alifair Burke, a vacation in the Hamptons goes terribly wrong for three friends with a complicated history. Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix tells the story of a group of young girls sent away to deliver their unexpected pregnancies in secret, who discover the dangerous power of witchcraft. Rebecca Yarros continues the Empyrean series with Book 3, Onyx Storm, which sees Violet imperiled from enemies all around her as the battle truly begins. In best-selling author Frida McFadden's The Crash, a pregnant woman on the run becomes stranded in a blizzard, only to be rescued by a couple that might not be as nice as they seem. Some of the movies coming to the library include: in Venom: The Last Dance, Eddie Brock and Venom must make a devastating decision as they're pursued by a mysterious military man and alien monsters from Venom's home world. About to embark on a world tour, global pop sensation Sky Riley begins experiencing increasingly terrifying and inexplicable events. Overwhelmed by the escalating horrors and the pressures of fame, Sky is forced to face her past in Smile 2. The Substance is about a fading celebrity who takes a black market drug, a cell-replicating substance that temporarily creates a younger, better version of herself. Saturday Night tells the story of the final 90 minutes leading to the taping of the first episode of Saturday Night Live in 1975. Here is a generational story about families and the special place they inhabit, sharing in love, loss, laughter, and life, all filmed from one static point of view. That's it for this month. If you have a bit of news or an event that you think we might want to include here, send me an email at sean@avalonfreelibrary.org. I hope you have a happy 2025, and I'll see you in the library.